Alright, yeah, welcome back to some more Slay the Spire. We are back in with a pretty interesting Ironclad run. It's working very much around exhausting. We're kind of looking for drop kicks, because I'd love to be able to exhaust my entire deck until we've just got vulnerables and drop kicks, because that would mean that we get an infinite combo, which would be pretty sweet. So, if we want to do that, we could drop by the shop along the way, but we skip a campfire, which we could otherwise get. But we do hit an elite, which might get us an exhaust relic, which we are very sorely lacking. We've got the Mark of Pain from the last boss fight, which actually adds wounds to our deck, which gives us exhaust fodder for the Immolate, which needs status cards to begin with. But we had the Wild Strikes in order to enable that. We've got 2 of those, which should be just fine. I'm looking to just be really aggressive with our picks from this point forward, because I'd love to be able to get our deck size down quite small. Fiend's Fire, of course, does mean that we can extremely aggressively exhaust things, so it's not the end of the world, but there you go. Right, I think we'll go in this path anyway. I think this one's probably just not that good. Yeah, let's do it. We'll decide which direction we're going to head after this battle, since it's not terribly important right now. Okay. What do we want to do here? I think we'll Warcry first. Get a spot weakness. Being hit for 12. So we're not blocking. Do I want to exhaust this hand? I don't think I do. We'll put that back on top. We might want to exhaust the next one. So we can spot weakness to get a strength buff. And then I think we might want to go Bash Wild Strike. The Wild Strike gets his plated armor down twice, but this applies vulnerable, which I think just works out a little bit better. And I'll take his damage. We do have Reaper in the deck, so we've got plenty of opportunities to gain our health back. Plus, of course, Burning Blood is a thing. I think we'll just do this. Yeah. Alright, okay, so exhaust all non-attack cards in your hand, deals 16 damage. Might be useful. I don't know, I think we've got enough exhaust all of things in our deck. I'm not really blown away by Second Wind, to be honest. I think we just leave these though. Right, I think we want to take Question Mark Path, because I'd love to go to the shop. I think we're going to have the right amount of gold to make use of it. It does mean that we won't be going to getting 5 max HP for extra health. I mean, it's better than getting a decay, I suppose, although it's exhaust fodder again. But no, I think this is just better. We heal quite a fair bit, and we might as well have a higher rate of healing, so we're going to go this way. Hopefully this isn't a fight. Looks like we're all good. Addictive. Yeah, sure. Unceasing Top. Well, the ultimate plan of our deck is lost on that. However, the Fiend's Fire exhausts our entire hand, will fill it back up for Unceasing Top, so we might be able to chain something cool together with that. It's a nice relic. It works for us. Okay. Wow, this hand's awful. Okay. Just Swift Strike you, because I can. And defend, because I can. Oh, bugger! Yeah, I forgot about that. We'd run out of energy anyway. I've got to be aware of that, though. I think the first time that I pick up Unceasing Top, every time without fail, I always forget about it and end my turn really quickly. Right, let's Warcry. I'm going to put Sentinel back on top, because I think that I could probably exhaust that next turn. And this way I can go Bash, and I can just strike down that armor a bit. Save the Reaper for when I can actually deal unblocked damage, which probably won't happen in this battle, in all honesty. So that brings you down to 20, does the Fiend's Fire. And it nets me energy, which I can then Unceasing top into, so absolutely. Warcry, net a card, put that on top. Does this work? Haha, it works. Alright. The wounds are going to be a little bit of an issue, actually. Got to be aware of that, but... got to be aware of how aggressively I'm losing life as well. And, well, strike to finish you off. Anger, potentially. Does work. Yeah, it kills our chance of going, like, truly infinite with drop kicks, but I mean, we haven't really found the drop kicks. So, let's do it. It's also exhaust fodder as well, yet again. Okay, what have you got? That would have been nice. That probably would have been nice. So, there's been an update since the previous episode, actually, and Shovel now allows you to reject the relics that it finds, which is interesting. I don't know if there's a relic that you'd ever not want to have. I'm sure there's something. But shuffle your discard pile into your draw pile, draw a card. Panache, every time you play 5 cards in a single turn, deal 10 damage to all enemies. Kind of works with the idea, but the idea isn't there yet, and I don't think we're going to 5 in one turn with our current deck, which means it's dead for a very long time. It is free, though. And we can perfectly afford it. Is there anything else? Whenever a card is exhausted, gain 4 block. I suppose, actually, Tunnel Vision me didn't even read Feel No Pain. I do that quite a lot. You may have noticed. Now I'm going to take the regen potion as well, because I'm a little worried about our life total. Especially since we're coming up against an elite here. Okay, regen potion. We might not survive this one. This might actually be a losing battle. Unfortunately. Okay, so we can't do everything in this hand. We can do most of it, so I definitely want to spot weakness. And then I think I want to bash you, because you stop me from doing attacks, which is my deck in a nutshell. I'm going to do that. I'm going to take a big hit here. But a nice Reaper would be good. And feel no pain on the hand where I have bugger all, and I think actually we may be in trouble. You are dead. And we'll start working. Ooh. I can't remember what you do specifically, but I'm sure it's not nice. Work down your minion and heal a little bit. We're gonna be very low on life, but we're not dead. Oh yeah, we are dead. Oh my god, 8 minutes in. Oh dear. Yeah, that was inconceivable. This one was prone to fail. It was a glass cannon run to begin with, but we're gonna go back in. We're gonna start a run immediately. We're gonna go with the Ironclad again. That sucks, but it happens. Let's go. I wasn't really expecting to win that one. It was just kind of a fun run. Obtain a random rare card. Let's go. Dark Embrace for a card is exhausted. Why does the game love doing this? It kind of gives me a run, which doesn't work out, and then it gives me another power card that we would have loved from the previous run. Odd. Right, we don't want the shop, so I'm going to take this path. Bring it. Strike, strike, strike. Pass the turn. You do not belong here. You're a dead card right now, so something to be aware of. Should have probably gone for the strike there, to be honest. We lose 1 life here, but losing 6 is just gaining 6 back anyway. Gives us that opportunity. There we go. You should be dead next turn. And we should be at full health. Wonderful. Poison potion and burning pact. Let's go. Give us the opportunity to actually exhaust cards. Okay, well, I think this one's just a block, strike, strike. And we should be able to kill both of these guys next turn. We don't leave this with full health, but I really don't care. Wow, really? Hey. There we go. And you reduce our attack. Yep. 2 strikes and we win. There they are. Back up to mostly full health. And... I feel like skipping all of these, although anger's not too bad. As I mentioned, if we want to... I'm going back on the old plan, essentially, of trying to get that drop kick combo. And this does play against it, unfortunately. I'm still going to take it, though. We can't really commit to a combo we might not see. $11 damage, eh? Alright, well, block, strike, block. This is his biggest hit. He'll hit for a pathetic amount after this buff. So let's do that, let's do that, let's do that. Take him to 13, he should be dead next turn. Actually, maybe not through the block. We'll have to see on that one. Well, I'm just going to block, block, strike. He's going to attack into our defense, we'll take nothing, and then he'll block a little bit more. 15 damage. 15 damage? Yeah. That's possible. Wonderful. Full health again. Woo! Strength potion, very nice. Rupture, whenever you lose HP from a card, gain 1 strength. Dark Embrace, whenever a card is exhausted, draw a card. The other. What? Double Dark Embrace? Is that entirely necessary? I think that none of these are really necessary. Battle Trance would completely disable Dark Embrace. Rupture isn't a thing that our deck actually works with right now, so I'm just going to skip. And we want to head... I think we want to head to this shop here. And for the double campfire. These question marks hopefully will give us some gold. Upgrade a card. Obtain a relic. Let's upgrade a card. Let's upgrade. Make you one energy. Which eventually just kind of upgrades this as well at the same time. Might do that. I think the anger though might be the card of choice this time around though. Alright. It's dude who stops me from attacking. Alright, well, we're gonna strike, block, block. Take 3, then you're gonna do some special... Oh no, you're not. You're gonna do a weak attack. Alright. Well, that means we're doing this then. Get you down nice and low. Reduce my attack. Oh no, you make me vulnerable. Okay. You make me weak at the knees. Let's murder you. Go to 75. Sentinel's pretty great. I think we'll go with that. Campfire time. Let's smith. Let's... Let's do the Sentinel. I'd love to make good use of that. Alright, shop time. Anchor's pretty cool, Juicy Bracelet's pretty cool. Feel No Pain is probably the choice. Dropkick. And Feel No Pain. Yeah, okay. Right, we've got the dropkick now, which means we don't want to take anything that doesn't aggressively exhaust. Or have, like, super exhaust synergy. Because I want Bash and Dropkick to be my only cards in the deck eventually. So. Let's do Burning Pact. With a small deck size, that could help us with a shuffle find the Dropkick after we find it. After we use it, should I say. Alright. Pretty good, boss. Bronze Scales is pretty good, forgot to mention that. It's very useful. Let's Anger, let's Strike, let's pass the turn. 58 of 84. You strengthen up, I know you Enrage, and then you do some pathetic hit. Oh, really? Is this skill? Okay, so I can do this and I can strike. So we've not actually lost value. And you make me vulnerable, which makes your attacks a lot bigger. Wow. Can I drop kick myself for a free card since I'm vulnerable? Right, well I think it's just strike, strike, block. This works out as less damage, yeah. Just checking. Could have strength potion there. Might be the thing that we want to be doing. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, let's strength potion. Let's get this guy down as much as possible. You're dead. Ornamental Fan, whenever you play 3 attacks, gain 4 block. Nice. Clash. Is this a Clash deck? Maybe. If we've got Burning Pact and Clash as our only cards in hand, though, it's dead. Powers go away. Sentinel we're trying to exhaust. And then we just got the blocks left. I don't know. Don't have any way of gaining strength right now. So Limit Break, as awesome as it is, don't think we want it. We're planning on... Let's think what we're planning on doing, because I think all of our cards are going to be exhaust this, which are just skills. So I don't think this is a Clash deck. Skills and powers. Let's head to the campfire, I think, instead of the elite. Banana to gain health, max HP, or get regret. Only one ability to exhaust at the moment. I think it's probably donut. We're up against you, you shouldn't be too much of an issue. Could just heal. It would mean that I absolutely don't need to rest at any of these bonfires, actually. Yeah, let's do that instead. I think the ability to smith works out a lot better. 8 damage. I'm going to reduce Dark Embrace down, I think. Yeah. So I'm more likely to use it in battles. Less likely to pass it up. Okay. So... let's do Anger. I think we'll Feel No Pain. We'll block and we'll strike. So, now our Burning Pact actually nets us cards. Nets us block, shall I say. For this battle, we're probably not going to need Dark Embrace. If I bash, I can't actually drop kick. Annoyingly enough. I think that's fine though. Let's get the vulnerable. Take 6. Hit you for 3. Let's see if we can deal a dangerous amount of damage to you. Yeah. Worked out. Alright, give me gold. Strength potion. Inflame is nice, actually. I do like Inflame. It's a card that goes out of our deck. And it's something that I'd like to upgrade, actually, so... Question mark or fight? Let's do question mark. Ooh. Oh, what does the mushroom do? Oh, I can't quite remember what it does. I'm gonna do it though, because it's a relic. And I don't need the HP. Especially if it comes at the cost of taking a parasite, so... It really doesn't matter what it does. I think it stops you from being able to be vulnerable or something interesting like that. I can't quite remember. Alright, then I think I'm just gonna bash. We take 12 here, which does mean that we are not coming out of this battle unharmed. So you're dead. We become vulnerable. But we get some block. We kill you, which puts 9 damage off the board. And then we take a little bit. I think it works out just fine in the end. Huh. This hand. Let's do... This is essentially gain 4 block. However, these gain 5 block and we could just draw into them. So I'm just going to get rid of it. Why wasn't that here earlier? God damn it. Alright, strike, and then... Dark Embrace. Could poison. Is that worth it? I don't think it's worth it. We might actually have to rest. Thinking about it. Odd Mushroom. So what does it do? When vulnerable... Ah yeah, things take more damage. Actually works out for us. Knew it was something to do with vulnerable. And take the True Grit. Really risky Smith in order to get True Grit to exhaust specific cards. Or the Heal, which could save our lives. We're exhausting 2 cards per cycle. We eventually want a deck size of 2. We're also removing 1, 2... Actually, hang on. This is better. We're removing our 1, 2, 3 cards from our deck, so... It won't take us too long to exhaust our full deck. Let's risk it for a biscuit. It's the only way this run's gonna go, like, insanely good. Take those wonderful, wonderful risks. Right. Feel no pain. True Grit. The Defend. And then Strike you. Should have played the Strength Potion, and I'm going to throw out the Poison Potion as well. Turn order. Failed. Alright. Well, simple enough turn. We're just going to Sentinel, defend, Dark Embrace. And hope for the best. Okay. So, let's Inflame. We're going to Burning Pact the... Maybe the Strike, maybe the Defend. What order do we want to do this in? We've got 10 cards left in our deck, so we're getting close. I suppose I'll exhaust the Defend, because I know I'm getting energy back anyway. Do I even want to use this Anger anymore? See, this is the problem. Now that we have the Dropkick combo, I don't really want Angers in my deck, because it just adds to the cards. The card amount. We're going to go for it. I'm going to try and pull off this combo. Oh yeah, burns are a thing. Huh. Right, True Grit. This time a Strike. Just to keep that balance. You son of a... Oh. Why? Alright, let's just hit you. The more he hits us, the worse it gets for him. Burning Pact, okay, that's good. This time we'll go for a Strike. Hope to hit. Well, that kind of works. And do I want to commit to this Anger now? We've got 5 cards left in our deck. We're getting close. See, we don't actually have to get down to 2 cards. We just have to get down to a point where our hand is pretty much our entire deck. So when the Dropkick goes into there, we draw it again. That's all we have to do, really. So I'm just going to strike him. Screw the Anger. This is our path to victory. Okay. So. We'll True Grit. We don't draw. So I'm going to bash. I'm going to drop kick. I guess I True Grit the Sentinel so that we can just do another extra strike. What's in our deck now? Burning Pact. Okay, so might be able to set some up. I'm just not going to Anger. We're getting close to the point though where we'll just die from the Hexaghost. Get rid of the burn. Draw 3. We got the True Grit, the drop kick. Okay. So let's drop kick. Let's True Grit the Anger. Get the bash. Annoying. 9 cards left in our deck. If we do get this combo set up, it's not going to be long before we have to... Let's exhaust the strike. Okay, we're almost there. We're almost there. Come on. Burn into our graveyard. We shuffle our deck. We True Grit. We Burning Pact. We're so close. We're just not quite... Actually, no. No, we aren't quite there, unfortunately. So let's just True Grit, a defend. So close. We're not dead though, I don't think. No, we're very much not dead. He's at 31 though. We get some more burns. Do that. God damn it. Ah. Rid of that. Get rid of that. Ah, we've got 6 cards left in our deck. I don't want to just win. I want to make this happen. We need more cards to do this though. We need like the gold cards that exhaust loads of stuff. This isn't the hand. We're still a little bit short. I think the next hand though will be. He's at 10 though, so I mean, what does it matter really? Burning Pact, that. So now we drop kick, and then we would draw drop kick. We got it on the very last turn. God damn it. Let's see, double tap. Demon form. I don't mind Reaper. It exhausts and draws a card currently. Let's take Reaper. It buys us more time in a round to get our stuff done. Orrery maybe to find exhaust cards. Black Star is just like the best relic in this pack, but I mean, I'm not really about going for the best option anymore. I'm kind of going about the more fun option, so come at me, bro. Don't want any of those. Game fight block, upgrade cards, apply weak, exhaust. I don't mind these exhaust skills. I think they're kind of cool in the right situation. Choose an exhausted card and put it in your hand. Might be the choice here. I think it is. Although Second Wind is the exhaust all non-attack cards option that we were looking for. To like ultra thin quickly. What exhausted card do I want back? Sentinel is about the only one I want back. So yeah, we don't want the Exhume. This may not necessarily be true all the way, but Second Wind gets us there a lot quicker, and I think I don't want any of these cards, to be honest. Maybe the Disarm. Enemy loses 2 strength. It's kind of powerful. Let's take that. And the Armaments is tempting, though I don't think we're going to go for it. Alright, this is hopefully going to be the interesting run that we were trying to go for last run, so let's see if we can do that. Alright guys, if you did enjoy the episode, like, subscribe, hit that little bell icon, and we'll be back for round 2 tomorrow. Alright guys, see you next time.